Alright, welcome to Just Magic the Gathering. I was gonna basically looking to just do a little bit of grind and see what I can get for spells out. So I'm looking for lands, so I'm just wondering if Land Vault would be my better deck. If I pull them from like my shrines or they go onto the battlefield, it doesn't count as playing them. So it's just questioning. I'm already set up to run my lifelink and I have been enjoying it. So I think I'll just kind of continue with my lifelink deck. I was entertaining how better to help my mono green landfall deck. I think I will look to take out Tifa and do some modifications there. It needs a little more protection or control. I'll have to think about it. I have, as I've continued to play other decks, ran into some cards that's like, I don't have that. Or I would probably even have that, I just don't have it in my deck. I have to mulligan here. Ugh. I don't like that, but let's just see how the roll goes. Yeah. Much better. Whenever a 1/1 counter is put on a creature you control, seek a creature card. That card perpetually gets +1/+1. Well, that's kind of nice. So wondering, do I go for my Revenant? I can actually go for my Revenant next round and do my Temple of Science for my Scry afterwards. Mossborn Hydra. So whatever card that has just came in with an additional 1/1 counter. At this point, I'm gonna fell them. I don't know why that didn't take. Do my scry now. I'm gonna bury my land. At this point, either controller or creature, I think I'll make me miles ahead. Fuel Tank Feaster. I was wondering if I should Authority of Councils and then do the Strategic Betrayal. His Fuel Tank Feaster is going to start getting him his cards cheaper. Since he only has one creature, it's guaranteed to take it. And if he plays another creature next round, which he's most likely to, then he'll have the option of which one's weaker to sacrifice. I really need to get into my draw. The Ouroboros. Because yeah, without getting into some more control, that Ouroboros is going to get mean fast. Yeah, and he seeks a creature card? Yeah, seeks a creature card. I kind of like that. And he brought it in with Offspring. Creature cards in your hand perpetually gain one less to cast. If he pushes, I can... Or no, I can't quite do it. Depending on what he plays. Devoured Land. If he plays one more creature, which he can't do, because I can just fly over him. Good game. That was going to be over next round if I couldn't finish it. Yeah. With that, I'm now into platinum. Moving on. I have been, working a side project, or not necessarily my other channel. There is a website called Novel AI that does predictive text writing, where it's been trained on novels, and you can guide and give a part of a novel. I originally ran into it via Dungeon AI. It was a mobile app. And tower equal the number of creatures you control. If I bring out my Revenant, I can do my Monolith next round. I have one fell. Just questioning doing my Enduring Innocence now, because that's part of my card draw, and it gives me a lifelink defender. Nice. Only soaked up one of it. Got two back in life. Here's where I probably shouldn't have just done the spell to begin with, because I can't really do anything at this point. That's impressive. Until end of turn, target creature gets... Where is the number of creatures you control? Dum dum. In fact, not enough mana to support anything more. With one more mana, I should be able to get my Monolith and my Soothsayer down, or I was wondering about trying to get Vincent down. He's playing almost an entirely Bloomburrow set. I don't recognize some of these. That's basically game, or I mean, he is working me. If I do the Monolith, I can get one more card draw out of it. If I do the Soothsayer, I can get a card draw out of it. This will still leave me my 2 for a Protect card. I'm pretty sure this is his game. He's working me over. Whenever one or more bats, birds, or mice you control enter, scry 1. Other bats, birds, rabbits, or mice get +1/+1. So he's giving them all pluses. kind of makes me wonder what he's up to. More tokens? Which is a bad thing for me. I don't have any mass control in this deck. I don't have a white ball card. And I do actually have some of those in white that I maybe should look to exchange for. And here I will... just gonna block the one lifelink. And I probably should have done it before. Because yeah, that is basically game. My bat will get me one more card draw. Yeah, there's not much here I can do. Another Vincent. So, he can just push and wipe me. He's already wider than I can control. Nice. Yeah, because that hit hard and fast. The rabbit response. I don't actually know why I was one block up in platinum when I just made it there. But in gold, you get 2 per win and only 1 per loss, so I guess that just carries over, which is interesting. I never realized that before. But I'll run one more and probably call it good for the day, or I should be doing pretty good on my dailies. Both of those are tap lands, which I don't really like the looks of. But it's both the whites I need for my enduring. Definitely slowed. And he's playing white-black as well, the Scavenger's Talent, which isn't a discard, it's the... Whenever one or more of your creatures you control die, you get a food token out of it. Only triggers once per round. Authority of Councils, which is solid play. And so whenever you sacrifice a permanent, target player mills 2 cards, and at the beginning of your end step you may sacrifice 3 other non-land permanents. If you do, return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. I was questioning getting my Enduring Innocence out, because once I start attacking and dropping 1/1 counters on, I'm not guaranteed that it'll give me my card draw. The fact that he didn't do anything, or it looks like he missed a land drop. I'm gonna do another bat and just push. And I have enough mana to cover the protect. And that's just gonna add up crazy fast. So I have a 5/5, 2 5/5s now. And depending on what he plays, yeah. I was about to say, I can do the nowhere to run as an instant. But Clean win. Leaves from the vine. Yeah. Need to do a little bit more. I have to at least probably put in another 15 or 20 tomorrow in order to finish off one. But with that, I'm going to call it and look forward to doing some more magic in the future.